Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to my channel Hola amigos, me llamo Ekta. So today I am coming with a very important topic for you. Most of you consider that conveying that thing in Spanish is a little bit difficult, but I've jotted down some example in this way that it will be easier for you to understand that. Vale? So my today's topic is time, el tiempo, which is el tiempo in Spanish. Let's say if you have to ask time from someone in Spanish, then you will be using this phrase ¿qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? Which means what time is it? ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Vale. Now I have jotted down some examples for you guys and I will explain so that you can learn how to convey time in Spanish. Vale. Vamos a empezar. So first one is, if you have to say it's 1 o'clock in Spanish. So one difference between 1 and rest of the hours. So 1 is singular, so we will use singular form of the s, and rest with the rest of the hours we will be using son, means plural form of the ser. So with 1 it's singular form of ser, and with rest of the hour we will be using plural form, that is son. So if we have to say it's 1 o'clock, then we will say es la una, and we have to, for with the rest of the hours we will say son. So if we have to mention it's 2 o'clock, then we will say son las dos, we will say son las dos. For 3 o'clock we will say son las tres. 4 o'clock son las cuatro. With 5 o'clock son las cinco. With 6 o'clock son las seis. It's 7 o'clock son las siete. With 8 o'clock son las ocho. With 9 o'clock son las nueve. 10 o'clock son las 10. 11 o'clock son las 11. 12 o'clock son las 12. So it's very easy. Only difference is with 1 we will be using es la una, and with the s, and with the rest of the hours we are using son. Now what happened if we will add minutes, right? So it's also very easy. Por ejemplo, if we have to say it's 2:05, it's 2:05, right? So we will say it's son las 2:05. Dos, 2 in Spanish we call it as dos, and cinco 5. So normal, and we will be using, for and we will be using y. For and we will be using y. With so and this y represent and this pronounced as e, as you know that. So we will mention son las 2:05. Son las 2:05. Then 12:25. 12 means 12, 25 is 25. So we will say son las 12:25. Vale. 3:27 son las 3:27. Son las 3:27. Vale. Now there is a little bit different for 1:10. Now with 1 we are using s, so it's es la una y 10. 10 is 10 in Spanish, so only difference is instead of son we are using s. Vale, since it's a singular form, so es la una y 10. Only difference is that minutes are also very easy to convey in Spanish. Vale. Now I have jotted down 3 things for you which we find little bit confusing, but yeah, I will convey in a better way for you to understand. So first one is this cuarto. It's cuarto, it's not cuatro. So there is a huge difference between this cuarto and cuarto. So cuatro means 4 in Spanish, right? This cuarto is quarter, 1/4. Vale. So if we have to say it's 12:15, vale, it's 12:15, then we will say son las, we can say in this way, it's son las 12:15. Son las 12:15. It's right, but native speaks in this way, like son las 12:15. Son las 12:15. Vale. Now if we have to say it's 5:15, you can mention in this way as well, it's son las 5:15. It's right, but we will say like son las 5:15. Son las 5:15. Vale. Now what you guys will say if it's 7:45? This, now here there are 2 things, menos and cuarto. Menos and cuarto. Now you know that 7:45 means it's only 15 minutes left to 8, right? So how you can convey this time? You can say like son las 8, 8 is 8, and you will less that 15 minutes from 8. So son las 8 menos 15 you can also mention, but you can say in native's language like son las 8 menos cuarto. Vale? So this is the concept of cuarto for 15, right? 12:15, 5:15, 4:15. So instead of adding 15, you are using an alternative as cuarto. Okay, the next one is media. Media is used for 11:30, 12:30, 2:30, 4:30. For ejemplo, now one little difference, it's 1:30 and 2:30, right? So for one, we will be using singular form of said, and for 2:30, since it's plural, we will be using plural form of said. So it's 1:30 means es la 1:30. Vale? You can mention that as es la 1:30 as well, but for the another natives example I am telling you is es la 1:30. Now it's 2:30, you can say as son las 2:30. Son las 2:30. Vale? 4:30 son las 4:30. Son las 4:30. So for 15, 12, 15, 1:15 you are using cuarto. For 12:30, 2:30 you are using media. Vale? Now there is one last concept which is menos. Now how you will use that? Now the last way is, what about after 30? What about after 30 time? If you have to say, por ejemplo, if you have to say it's 7:50, vale? So it's only 10 minutes left to 8, right? So you can use that as it's son las 7:50. It's also right, but you can mention in native language as well. So it's son las, it's only 10 minutes left to 8, so you will less than 10 minutes from 8. How you will do that? Son las 8 menos 10. Son las 8 menos 10. Let me give you another example. Let's say it's 9:55, right? So you can mention that it's son las 9:55. This is also right, but you can mention it as son las 10, only 5 minutes left to 10, so son las 10 menos 5. Vale? Now, one tricky example for you. What you will say to 12:50? As you know that it's only 10 minutes left to 1. So you are not using son, it's 1. So you will be using es la 1. So es la 1 menos 10, because it's only 10 minutes left. You will be using this es la 1 menos 10. Vale? So hope this time which I have conveyed to you, I request you to again watch my video and understand the concept of how to convey normal hours, how to convey with minutes, how to use this cuarto, how to use this media, and how to use menos with the hours. Now if you have to say it's a midday, midnight, early in the morning, so I will let you that phrases as well, so that will also help to you guys. Vale. So I have jotted down some normal phrases related to time for you guys, which we generally used in Spanish countries. So first one is they are generally saying it's noon. It's noon means es mediodía. It's noon means es mediodía. As dia is masculine, it's el dia. It's exception. It's not la dia. It's el dia. That's why we are using mediodía. Mediodía, not media dia. It's mediodía. So it's noon, we will say es mediodía. Vale? It's midnight. Now it's midnight, we will say es medianoche. Since night is feminine, so we are using es medianoche. Vale? Now if we will say in the morning you know that it's de la mañana. De la mañana. De la mañana. I have example. Por ejemplo, it's 7 in the morning. Son las 7 de la mañana. Son las 7 de la mañana. It's 7 in the morning. So, de la mañana, I have jotted one example for you to understand in better way. Now, next one is in the afternoon means de la tarde. De la tarde. It's 2 in the afternoon. Son las 2 de la tarde. Son las 2 de la tarde. Vale? In the night, de la noche. In the night, de la noche. I go to work at night. Voy a trabajar de noche. I go to work at night. Voy a trabajar de noche. Voy a trabajar de noche. Then now the last one is what we will say early in the morning. The early in the morning means dela madrugada. Dela madrugada. Por ejemplo, he woke up at 2 in the morning. He woke up at 2 in the morning. Se despertó a las 2. Se despertó a las 2 de la madrugada. Se despertó a las 2 de la madrugada. Vale? These phrases generally native speaks in normal days, so that's why I have communicated this to you as well, so that you can learn in better way. I hope that this time session seems to be very fruitful for you guys, because I tried to cover as much as I can in this session. I will be soon coming with my next video. Until then, see you soon. Adios.